When you were born, you were handed cards, for the poker game of life. Okay, imagine that God or the universe, whatever it is, gave you some cards. And each and every one of you was born with the right cards. You could have born in another time, a much worse time in history. I mean, there is no better time in history probably than this. But you were born in this time. You were born in the right part of the world. You could have born in Calcutta in the streets. You could have born, in a village in Africa. But you were born in the easy, comfortable, rich, luxurious world. So some of you are better than others. Most of you were born with great health, right? Compare it to other people. So you got a lot of good cards, but we tend to complain like crazy on anything. We've been to, but that was a while ago, a couple of years ago, we've been to Tanzania and we went to the bush, to where the Maasais are, place where tourists are not, they see very, very few white people. And we went there and all those kids were wonderful. They were wonderful. I mean, we're giving them the empty bottles of water that we had, the empty mineral water, because they could use them to take water from, it takes them half a day to carry it from where the water source is to their village. They were so grateful. They were so happy. When we gave them a pencil, I mean, you could see real joy. Okay? You come back to Holland, and people will complain that the train is 5 minutes late. It is. Like crazy. We just don't, we lost, in my opinion, all perception of what's positive and what is negative. And it affects us. There is no depression in that part of the world. There is no depression. They're too busy to survive in order to be depressed. We have all the time in the world. I mean, I came to Holland. I'm coming from Israel. And in Israel, what you have here doesn't exist. And I came, before Israel, I used to live quite a while in the States. They don't also have it. I came here and I encountered the term overspanning. In Holland, from all places. Holland, I came here, I felt like I'm on vacation for the first few years. Overspanning. Why? Because there is nothing to do. Okay, that's how it feels. It's all over the Western world, guys. That's what we have. And that needs to change because there is enough negativity and there is enough people that will spread the negativity. When you're aware, with awareness comes responsibility. With great power comes responsibility. Also with great awareness comes responsibility. And when you're aware that your life is good, when you're aware that there is positivity around you, then you are not entitled to spread negativity anymore. You need to counter all those people that are not aware, and they're spreading all this negativity. I believe that you have a leadership position here just because you've been here. Just because you're aware enough and conscious enough to get the opportunity to come here, you're aware of that, it's your responsibility to become a leader on spreading positivity. How you do that? Your choice. My suggestion is start with gratefulness. Start with being grateful and having gratitude to whatever it is. I'm not religion and I really don't like all these rituals that they have, but there is something about blessing the food. Because there are people that don't have it. And I don't want you to compare to that, but just you got it. By being grateful, you make it even better. You make it even better. I got that point many, many years ago. And one of the things that I'm doing, for those of you who don't know, you can check it out at one point. I have a website that I started it many years ago. I said that one day I want to create CPN. It's a network, it's a television network that is going to compete with CNN. CNN stands for Constantly Negative News. So my goal is to create CPN. That's one of my long-term goal, to create CPN, which is a network of news which is only constantly positive news. Now, I don't have the budget, and to be honest, not the time to do that. But I don't know exactly, but probably 6-7 years ago, I started Only Positive News website. Okay, Only Positive News. It's a blog, for those of you, at one of my earliest blogs, only-positive-news.com. And if you will go there, you'll see that a couple of times, usually 3, 4, 5 times a week, almost every day, we're posting something positive that happened. Something positive that we found. I would like one day to make it into a whole, a full-blown network, 24 hours a day, satellites and television and everything. But right now, that's what we can do. That's what I am willing to do. And that's part of my contribution to a better world, just by spreading a little positivity when there is a lot of negativity out there. That's what I do. You will choose how you want to do that.